Hello, welcome to Japanese Craft Beer Reviews. Today we're going to begin a series of 24 beers from the Kalea Brewer's Advent Calendar, available at Costco in many countries around the world. If you've already seen this or you don't care to have this introduction, you can skip ahead a couple of minutes, a minute and a half or so, to the beer. Kalea is a company based in Salzburg, Austria, and they were founded in 2010. Apparently, Kalea means giving joy in Hawaiian. And Advent, of course, is the Christian season to prepare for Christmas. And it begins on the fourth Sunday before Christmas. This year, November 27th to December 24th. I will start on December 1st because I have 24 beers leading up to Christmas Eve. Adventus in Latin means arrival or visit, and it is actually the beginning of the liturgical year for many Christian groups. And Advent calendars, of course, are popular commercial items. There are many types: chocolate, cosmetics, coffee, even lip balm, but I prefer beer, and that's what I'm going to be reviewing here. And let's take a look at what we have here in terms of Bundesländer, or German states. There are 15 beers from Bavaria, 3 from Baden-Württemberg, 2 from Hamburg, 2 from Austria, 1 from Saxony, and 1 from North Rhine-Westphalia. Styles: there are 8 Helles Dortmunders and 4 Märzen or Oktoberfest, 3 Pilsners, 2 Weissbier or Hefeweizen, and 1 each of Amber Lager, Vienna, Bock, Pale Ale, Stout, and Traditional Ale, and 1 Weizenbock and 1 Zwickel or Keller beer. So I'm looking forward to getting into these. Again, there will be 24 beers. And once again, if you don't want to hear this introduction again, next time you can just skip over it. Okay? All right, well, let's get into the first of the beers from the Kalea Brewer's Advent Calendar 2002. All right, and here we are at day 16 of the Kalea Brewer's Advent Calendar for 2002, and this beer is called Herrnbräu Tradition Festbier, and it's made by a brewery which is called Herrnbräu, and they're located in Ingolstadt, Bavaria. And I'll put a map up right here. And the brewery, apparently the first records, they claim, the first records go back to 1527. And do we have anything like that on here? I don't see any. 15, 16, that's the right Heizgebot, but in any case, so they say 1527, it goes back to that, and from the mid-1960s, this brewery was named Herrnbräu, operating as Herrnbräu, and they have 68 beers on Rate Beer, so quite a few, and so shall we get into this beer now? This is a Märzen Oktoberfest, and this is the style of beer that is drunk at Oktoberfest, and it is sometimes called a Festbier. It's very malty style, but it shouldn't be too heavy. So at Oktoberfest beer festivals, you drink a lot. People drink 1 liter mugs, and sometimes they'll have a second or to do that. Of course, the beer can't be too heavy. It should be what we call quaffable. Some people now will say crushable. In any case, very, very easily drinkable. And so that's the style of this beer. It's 5.6% by alcohol by volume and 20 international bittering units. So alcohol is a little bit elevated, and bittering not too strong. On Rate Beer, this one has 142 ratings, and the average is 3.06 out of 5. 33 percentile for all beers on Rate Beer, and 51% for its style, which again is Märzen Oktoberfest. And on tap, there were 18,200 ratings when I looked, and the average, as is typical, for Untapped is a little bit higher, 3.31 out of 5. Okay, so let's give this one a go. Nice Festbier. Märzen. They call it tradition. Whose tradition? My tradition, their tradition, their brewery's tradition. Okay, this is a nice medium gold with a kind of a fluffy, sort of frothy head of foam. And you can see the carbonation rising here. Okay, it does smell very much like a märzen. Nice, smooth maltiness rising. Some mild caramel, stone fruit. Yeah, smells very nice, very pleasant. Okay, so we have light fruitiness. Stone fruit, maybe apple juice like. Takes a sweet turn after mid palate, which I don't particularly care for. Yeah, it definitely it's a kind of high point of sweetness in mid palate, and it stays sweet too. It's not unpleasant, but yeah, kind of the sweetness continues. It does not diminish whatsoever. It tastes like kind of sweetened alcoholic, like a sweetened apple juice, maybe. Well, I guess I would rate this around 3.1, maybe 3.2, depending on how I was feeling. But once again, this is called Herrnbräu Tradition Festbier, 5.6% and 20 IBUs, from Ingolstadt in Bavaria. And let me know your experience with Märzens or Oktoberfests, or if you're doing an Advent calendar, tell me about it, and let's have a little conversation. It's the first time I've done this kind of thing, and keeping up one beer a day is not so easy. Gotta make time for it. In any case, stay healthy, stay well. Bye bye.